Previously on the fourth culture, he went into the sword and had a special time with Riyaka. Yes, they trained. Yes, they had conversations. Yes, there was much soulful looking into one another's eyes. It was quite sweet. Yes.
Yes.
After that, Bara spoke with Agatha and learned that Agatha didn't know where she was, but she was in some kind of a tower and is very tired and scattered all over the place. When she looked out of the window, she sees a windmill, which then looked into a window, which saw another windmill. Basically, this kept going on until Bara basically went, and then I had to slap him with a slipper to snap him out of it. Bara told the party that he thinks that Agatha was taken by the Blood Queen, and then he went a bit to the dark side, started killing things randomly, hoping to find intan to give to Agatha. But every time he take the intan and he press, but nothing happened. So not sure what is going on. Maybe Agatha cannot receive the intan anymore. Anyway, he also started giving secrets to Aina. Hopefully that, he can find more information about where Agatha is and what happened to the both of them. He learned that the Shadow Enclave had come for both Agatha and Aina. They took Agatha to this place called the Soul Tower, far away to the north, and thinks that he knows where she is, but also thinks that she wouldn't want Bara to go after her. Maybe not yet, maybe we're not, powerful enough. Don't know. We took a long rest and then we traveled on to the pass. And on the way there, we found this hide, which is a place that my village uses as a lookout, like a temporary stop, Usually there will be somebody there, but there was no one there. And then it was also very empty. Bara cast a sending to Rune, which is this orc from my village that we've met before. Learned that the last time Rune saw my father was 9 months ago, and he was in very good health then, but Rune himself is currently in Nagaranda. So we went on to the village. And this is where, very heartbreaking. We'll go inside, everything is like fucked up. People come and tear down the tent desecrate the place and then the worst part of it was there was the remains of what looked like a giant bonfire in the middle, and there were, bones and other remains inside. So clearly a lot of people have been killed here. So we went around. Kaman realized that that whole thing was probably about 2 to 3 months old already. So I ran to my father's house and found that it was ransacked. Somebody had basically come in and tossed the place. But for some bizarre reason, my father's axe was still hanging on the wall. Kaman did his thing, put it to his third eye and then saw a vision where, there were 2 people wearing heavy armor. They came in with my father, Sven, who took a box and then left with them. I remember that box. It kept all of the secrets and records of the Karambir. And, our people, when we chart the place and we figure out how to bring people through, we write it down and we put it inside their box. So everything there is in there. And my father was actually the record keeper for the tribe. So we suspect that he must have been taken away to, guide people through. We are not too sure. But anyway, he also recognized that the armor that those people were wearing were from the Civilized Empire. Anyway, Bara cast cry and realized that Sven was actually not very far away. He's actually still alive, which is wonderful. We learned that he was actually in Hellspire mine after he sending my father, and Civilized Empire captured the villagers, killed some of them, and basically are forcing them to guide their people through the mountains. That's when I also, how shall I put it, lost myself a bit. I asked, Malina, how? You want to go back to your people? And I was thinking of like a hostage exchange situation. And thankfully, Kaman was there to pull me back and remind me that, she doesn't remember who she was anymore. So to sort of like force her to, answer for the sins, the crimes of her previous self is not fair because we wouldn't do that to Kaman. So why would we do that to her? So I was like, okay, fine, never mind. We leave them here in the village. We go and rescue my people. And then after that, see her from there. So the next morning, Kie came out of the sword, got a situation, and the whole Jin gang of us, well, actually no, it's just a group of us, we went off to Hellspire mine. We snuck in a bit, and then managed to fight our way in, sort of, sneak our way in, fight our way in. We discovered the fearsomeness of Kiela, who secretly went out, killed a man, brought him back, and we were like, that was 6 seconds. How the fuck did that happen? But yeah, very scary little person. Anyway, we managed to free all the villagers, reunite with my father, and got the fuck out of there. Yeah! So, yeah, we made it back to the village. Congratulations, everybody! Yay!